Wild 94.9.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the WesternUnion.com VIP Lounge. Give it up for Flo Rida one time.
Thank you.
One of the toughest things to do in this game, in this business, is to come out on top right away with your first song and hit number one. The importance of something like that is truly amazing. It's hard for somebody to come in and do it once, and you've done it multiple times.
Yeah, so that says, you got to practice how you're going to play. So prior to me having the success, I was a guy who always thrived on, thinking outside of the box. A lot of times getting no sleep, but it's my passion. So, I guess it's paying off right now.
You tried from jump to get on and in the game. Took a little pause, did the school thing. Is it something that you regret not finishing, not going back, or?
Not at all, because one thing about it, I always wanted to please my parents with what I do. But, they had full support with me choosing my career. I was never one of those guys. I grew up in the project, but one thing my mom taught me is you can be in the place, but you have to be of it.
True.
So for the most part, I'm very successful at it. I'm making a couple more. I'll be making a lot more people successful for the fact that I'm always giving. I have my charity, Big Dreams for Kids, and spinning off of that, I have a football league. It's called the FYFL. We have almost 10,000 kids. Most recently, we did the ceremony where we were giving out. It's unbelievable for me. Thanks to my partner Freezy, which is my manager, we gave out Heisman trophies, Super Bowl trophies, just the same size as the ones for the NFL and everything.
Is this something from that you did back in Carroll City, or is it, No,
it's something I did in my neighborhood, but we definitely trying to conquer the whole state of Florida. Shout out to Snoop Dogg who helped us. Definitely.
He does his yearly Snooper Bowl.
So, we went out there and we played them. We took like 100 kids that probably had never been out the state.
Did you guys play against each other?
Yeah, we played against the team. Yeah, so it's just amazing. How he embraced them and told them, about education, how important it is outside of just playing football.
That's a very important thing to be able to go back and give to your community. Can you describe for those that don't know what it's like growing up, where you're from, how tough it was to get up and out of there?
I guess sometimes God, he don't give you nothing you can't bear.
True.
And just growing up, sometimes walking out, you got a SWAT team on the roof, a lot of drug dealing and killing. And, for the most part, I grew up with 7 sisters, the only boy, the youngest. And, they would always warn me, you don't want to be like those guys. They definitely an example of where you can go, because a lot of them ended up in the wrong place and everything. But thank God for, the late, great Reggie White and Rewarren Stubbs from What's Happening. They came to my projects. It was the church group that brought them out. And just those little words that they gave me stuck with me to now. And now I'm giving back, doing my thing.
That's a beautiful thing to see you give back to the community that raised you. Having a tight-knit family. I've done some things with you in the past where you bring your family along with you.
Yeah.
It's good to see the evolving of an artist, from getting on, doing the ringtone thing, which blew up for you, to still be consistently doing it. And with the GDFR song, being on the TV all the time, does that flip you out?
Oh, man, it's just amazing. I was just in Russia and just seeing my song, playing numerous times and everything. And, having a great crew around you, shout out to Gorilla Zoe, who's with me. He's signed to the label IMG, you know what I'm saying?
I saw him walk in the room.
Gorilla Zoe in the building, man.
There he is. There he is. So you have joined the likes of some big songs, as the Black Eyed Peas had Let's Get It Started. That was one NBA song. Kanye had, I think it was Amazing, that was an NBA theme as well. I'm sure you're getting hit up from all angles, all sides, like, I just heard your song. You can't escape the NBA. NFL's over. It's all done. It's all about that until, Major League Baseball starts. So
yeah, and it's been back to back. We had How I Feel, which was the song of the NBA, and now we have GDFR. And a lot of times I'm always having songs in films and everything. So it
started with Step Up, right?
Yeah, started out with the song with Low. It was Step Up. And so we did a couple of their movies and everything. Great relationship with them, and they always, when I'm in the studio working, they always want to know what you got next, Flo. We want to definitely, use your songs, because it definitely, put smiles on people's face around the world.
You're not one to shy away from new experiences. Talk about your relationship with the WWE. You look like you could walk to the ring right now and win a belt.
Yeah, man. Definitely much love to Vince McMahon and the whole crew, man. They embrace my team pretty well, and it's interesting how they let me go out there and interact with the players. With the wrestlers and everything. And my most memorable moment was just them coming to Miami, and we did the stadium, man. 70,000 people. My family, friends came out, and I recall just being a kid.
Was that for Raw? Was that for Raw when you hosted? Yeah.
Yeah, my mom, my whole family, they just crazy wrestling fans.
When you grew up, growing up as a wrestling fan, who did you look up to? Who was like the beast when you were growing up?
Oh man, I love the Road Warriors.
Road Warriors were the best, weren't they?
Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, Dusty Rhodes.
Nothing could beat that forearm from Tito Santana, though, right?
Yeah,
that's what's up. So now you have a lot of things going on with your charity, but you're starting to branch out aside from music. You're signing artists, Natalie La Rose, shout out to her.
Yeah,
man, great
definitely. Can't forget Natalie. You know, shout out to Jeremiah, you know, with the record Somebody. I mean, she's been with me for almost 2 years, and it's just been a blessing expanding, you know, having the whole international thing going on with myself. I reached out to her, and, you know, now she's about to blow like crazy.
So you're building a nice stable. You got Zoe, you got Natalie. Who else are you working on? Anything you can share with us?
Yeah, we got Candy Kisses. She's out of Canada. We have Tyler Medeiros. He's out of Canada. We have Ava Simone. She's out of Bahamas. We have my man Marco. He's out of New York. Yeah, we got a stable.
We can go through the list of songs, you know, over and over and over and go, man, this one was hot because of this, or that one was hot because of the sample, or whatever. But I think with you, it doesn't begin with a concept. Just me as listening to the music. It doesn't belong with or start with the concept. It starts with the melody, I think.
Definitely.
You know, can you take us through that process of putting a song together?
Yeah, you know, and you know, you asked me how I continue to come back, you know, doing this thing over and over. It's because, you know, I pay attention. I listen to people outside, you know, of my immediate group of music heads. You know, my man, I just left Dubai. And one of the conversations that he had and numerous people have had with me is the fact that they may not even know the lyrics, but around the world they can mimic a melody. And that's what gives you that whole international appeal. And I was like, hey, you know what? I'm going to take that and run with it. You know, a lot of people, they start one thing and they try to expand and do something different and they lose themselves. But me, you know, having Zoe and different ones around, you know, I make sure I have great lyrics as well as, you know, great melodies.